Hey folks, it's Angel Arts. Welcome back. Watson, what happened to you? Watson, did you just stick your legs into the ground right there? Oh no! What are we gonna do? Oh no, Watson! Alright, well while Watson figures that out, I was able to figure out where the branch is. It actually is over here. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't really obvious where that was, so the branch is here, and yeah, so let's go searching. Watson, you freed yourself. I'm glad. And your pants aren't even messy. You are amazing. Never cease to amaze me, Watts. Okay. Multiple traces. Wheel traces. Heavy vehicle traces. Oh, this is just like something's over there. Heavy vehicle traces.
Let's take a closer look.
Take a measurement.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Okay.
The
vehicle's heavy, I'm sorry.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with material.
So it's similar to the one by the quarry.
The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Really? You're positive about that? There are disassembled warehouses. There is a disassembled warehouse near Evesham, and deep traces left by a large truck with a base of around 6 feet 7 inches that was most likely transporting the materials. Huh. So, that way.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Okay. So, we need to... Yeah, here's the dismantled warehouse.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Maybe to move something past it. Move something past it is my guess? I don't know. Not really sure. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here of interest. Is there, Watson? Do you see anything? Alright. Let's go talk to the station master about this. Yo! Station master.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station, and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few hundred feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
To move a train.
See you later, my good man.
To build more tracks for the train. Stolen rail track. Rail to mines are missing? Oh! Oh, they're missing because they were using the parts to move the train. Road into the mines. Somebody stole the trains to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. It's starting to connect. Inside the mines. The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mines. Mexicans sealed in Chileans. The Mexicans. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines to hide their crime. Oh! Interesting! The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly. Contact Lestrade and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice even at the risk of international conflict. Political game. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turn to his own advantage. Ew. Well, I don't want to... I want to make sure I get all of the clues first. Okay, so we're in Doncaster Station again, and the switch that I needed to find here was actually right...
This railway branch should lead to the quarry.
Yeah.
Let us take a look.
Yeah.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a pain in the butt to find.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Okay. Yeah, the last two things were, in my opinion, a little challenging to find spot.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Yeah, because they took the rails. Examine railway branch completed. Alright. So we got everything we needed. Old railway to the quarry. There is an old railway at Doncaster that leads to the quarry. It is flooded and missing a section of rail. Stolen rail track. The storage warehouse near Evesham Station was ransacked. It contains spare sections. Oh. Okay. It's railway to quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railways to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. I don't know. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Oops, sorry. What other things can I deduce? Old railway to the quarry. Flooded quarry? Somebody stole... Yeah, that takes us back to... Could be sunk. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster Station. Cannot be sunk. The train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. Yeah, I don't know. This one's tougher for me to deduce this. Special wagon, prototype is insurance. Robinson's motive. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Robinson thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. Yeah, that's... Yeah, there's a bunch of barges. Alright, so there's all these things that... Let me start deducing. Past Doncaster. The train passed the Doncaster Station. The master reported it. The train never passed the Doncaster Station. The station master lied and said a false report. Perhaps it was bridal money. That's what I'm thinking is most likely happened because of his profile. The train passed through Chesterfield Station despite our being unsure if the station master sent it. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. Yeah, that seems likely to me. The Chileans stay on the train just as a coincidence. No. That wasn't a coincidence. The Mexicans held no grudge. Business is business. The Mexicans are angry. That's what I think is what actually went down. Robinson is motive. Robinson is a victim. Huh. The train could not have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry. But why sink it, though? Well, I guess now that they've stolen the materials? Conclusions. Huh. The train cannot be sunk because the old railway that leads there are missing some rails. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster Station. Someone sold the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody sold the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. It's basically, is it... Oh, that lines up with that. Yeah. Inside the mines. The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mines. Mexican sealed in Chileans. Yeah, well... Cannot be sunk. Could be sunk. The train passed through Chesterfield. Yeah. Concealment. The trains are collapsed with sabotage. Which means the train passed. Somebody stole the rails to cover. The train has been sunk in the flooded quarry. Mexicans drowned the Chileans. Huh. The Mexicans sealed in the Chileans. It was a carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed... underneath the collapsed mine. See, the thing is, with everything that I assumed, with the assumptions, the things I deduced, it conflicted. The other conclusion, this conclusion of them being drowned, conflicted with my original thoughts. Because I figured this guy was probably too drunk. This guy... temporarily cover. I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling the mines. I'm feeling the mines. Yeah. Really, it all comes down to... yeah. The barges might have had nothing to do with it. The barges could very well have had nothing to do with it. Robinson's motive, but it also could have been orchestrated by Robinson, but that's not what I'm getting. It could also be Robinson, but I'm not getting that. The only thing is, with this conclusion, the barges and the cannot be sunk. Oh, jeez. This is tough. This is very tough. Just because the guy was drunk doesn't mean he didn't actually see the train. Vanished earlier. Drowned. Train never reached Evesham. There are more connections. The thing is, with this one, there are more clue connections. See, all of these are connected. All of these are connected that point to the Mexicans drowned the Chileans. But this one is what I was feeling originally with the assumptions, because I guess it all comes down to the train could have been sunk, the train cannot be sunk, the Mexicans recently utilized barges to transport something very heavy. So here's the thing, what did they transport very heavy then? I feel like, it really all boils down to whether or not I believe this guy, whether or not I believe that the train actually passed through Chesterfield, because it was not conclusive. I guess because I'm not sure of this, I'm gonna go with the one, I'm actually torn on that. Because of that, I'm gonna go with the one that seems to connect the most clues. Yeah, because otherwise, what did they move with the barge? I don't know if that makes sense. That's how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the drowned Chileans, because I think that the reason, I think the reason why they stole to temporarily cover the missing section of the rail into the mines. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded... to temporarily cover the missing... Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. This is what I'm going with. Alright. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly. Contact Lestrade to allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice, even at the risk of international conflict. Political game. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft a chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turn to his own event. No, I'm not turning a blind eye to this. Blind justice. Confirm your choice. Yes. I'm going with the drowning. I'm going with that, and we'll see what happens.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods.
There we go.
It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
I think I'm agreeing with that.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Right.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
Great.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Yeah, but I feel like he knows...
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you.
But he knows martial arts. The man knows martial arts. I don't know if I like this. Confronting him.
The case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train?
Mm-hmm.
The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff.
Nice.
The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Sometime later. Oh. I don't know, Holmes. We'll see if this actually ended up being a good idea. Oh, he's got a gun. He's got a gun and martial arts. This is not good. This is gonna end badly. Watson seems so determined. Oh, here we go.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba!
Caramba!
You traitor! You double-crossed me!
What am I supposed to do? Quick time? Oh, Watson. Sharpshooter. Good job, Watson.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
Good job, Watson.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Could have shot the gunner's head.
God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Exactly. Oh, Watson, you are my hero. I feel a little bit more confident about that, about the conclusion of that than I did with the first one. The first one, I was starting to have second thoughts about whether or not the kid. Hartley is his name? I don't remember. I started having second thoughts about him being involved in the murder, but again, I can't go back now, guys. It was carefully planned murder, blah, blah, blah. Hold your conclusion, replay, I'm accepting the decision. You're about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with the choice you have made, and you're ready to start a new chapter. Yes. Personality ranking, just. Case statistics. People solve the case. 66% of people solved the case the same way, but 35% made the same moral choice. Okay. Bloodbath. Really? Some evidence requires additional investigation. It'll be marked as special tool tip. Bloodbath. Okay. We'll see what this mystery is about. Alright. We can at least start this case before I end the video. We're back from vacay. Hey, is that the Harry Potter scarf? I saw the Harry Potter scarf over it. Oh.
Holmes, what happened?
What happened?
I feel...
Ooh,
deathly.
Is this a Watson only
Look it.
mystery?
Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Watson? Ooh, you have to control Watson this time. Pupils.
The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Measure pulse rate by counting the heartbeats for 10 seconds. Start the time watch.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A weak pulse. Around 50 beats per minute.
Achievement unlocked, Child's Play.
But you're dying, Holmes.
What?
Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
What's going on?
The antidote. Give it to me.
What
The
antidote?
antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
What?
Now.
Why didn't you just
Please.
tell me of...
Here, drink it all.
Why didn't you just tell me in the
Don't
first
tell me
place?
that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Oh, gosh.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Oh, gosh. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
Whoa.
Good day, Inspector.
His antidote.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one.
This is a strange
We
one.
brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but...
Huh?
What?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
Huh?
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Ooh. Bathhouse. Ooh. This should be an interesting case for Angel Arts. The ancient Roman bath at Strandless Lane is soon to be reopened to the public, but what mysteries and forgotten curses might it conceal? Only one person can discover the truth. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Nelligan. You determine Hurtley was his initiator. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I was right or not. Souvenirs. Train whistle. Cool. Okay. There's a lot more people. There's a lot more people I'm gonna be looking at. Alright. Alright. I think it's time for Toby.
On the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
See, this is totally the Harry Potter scarf. Is that lady still there? There she is. Does she even change her clothes at least? Okay. Watson, thank you.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Yes, I know. I have no idea what I'm doing.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
All right, let's change our wardrobe. Something a little bit casual, unbuttoned, sailor, morning gown. Can't wear that. Farmer outfit, bandit outfit, light suit, gray suit, green suit, brown suit. Let's do casual. If we're going to the baths, we should do casual. Makeup table. I like his bowler a lot, though. We're in a casual suit. Let's do that. Let's use that hat. All right. Some makeup costume. Oh, it's locked. I can't use that. All right. I can't use the bowler either? Oh. Can't use the bowler. Here. Come up with a better hairstyle then. Hair and hat. That one's locked. That one's locked. Let's see. No. No. Oh gosh. A little shaggy. Shaggy for the baths. Yeah, I mean that makes him... This hairstyle over here makes him look like he just got out of the shower. So that actually fits with the whole baths. Yeah, let's do that. Is this one locked too? Goodness gracious. Alright, fine. The default is fine. The default is... I actually like his default hairstyle. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Alright, I actually probably should end the video here. So in the next episode we can formally begin our investigation of this case. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. Tune in next time, everybody, and until then, love yourselves and love each other.